There we go. Alright, welcome everyone to week 55 of the Let's Play 2 weekly tournaments. I do. Anyways. Yeah, I had to mess around with 3 settings, sorry for being so late. Anyways. Without further ado, let's just quickly go over the rules to make sure everyone's on the same page. Alright, so. First things first. This is a top tier week, and as such, the only banned character is Kiryu. Being the boss of the game, he is incredibly easy to pick up and just arbitrarily invalidates like half the cast, and it's just not very fun to have him around. Lee and Zantetsu's JAC glitch is banned. Basically, this allows you to create a ton of infinite block screens and add a ton more layers to their mix-ups, which is just completely unreasonable on characters that already are pretty unreasonable. Loops are limited to 2 repetitions per combo. This is mostly to normalize damage, but also the only form of IPS this game has is a damage cap, which means, in theory, everything would be either a touch of timeout or a touch of stun, depending on what mode you're playing. So we'd just be sitting here for a minute anytime anyone took a hit, and that would not be great. Okade's J2-6 cancels, and Speedly or Speeds and Air Chains are limited to 2 uses per combo. This is mostly to homogenize them with the above rule, because otherwise they'd be able to jump like 4 times in a combo. In practice, this means that they can either jump once and hit the opponent 3 times in that jump, or they can jump twice in a combo and hit the opponent twice in each jump. Moria's teleport is limited to 1 use per combo. Same reasons as above, just on a way greater extreme. Resetting with teleports is still fine, using for Oki and whatnot, that's still good, just as long as you do not get a true combo afterwards, you can do whatever you want with it. No win switching. This should more or less go without saying. Basically, if you win with the character, you gotta play him again in the next game. The following stages are banned due to slowdown, those being Village, better known as Crimson, Flames, Shrine, and Graveyard. These, like I said, these stages are all known for causing quite a bit of slowdown, so that we can actually effectively ban them. Please make sure you are using AAS. If you're not sure how to set that up, just check the bottom of the bracket. Now, with that all out of the way, let's just go ahead and process the check-ins here. Why is there no button? Weird. I don't know what's up with Challenge Day. Or this month, honestly. Alright, and with that, the tournament is officially underway. Here's the bracket if you're curious. Let's go ahead and... yeah, why not? Let's watch everything. Starting us off, let's watch Gainsberg and Onyx. Please go play your match. Oh man, someone's trying to join second to last. Or second after the last second. I don't know. A little too late, buddy. Sorry. Challenge is dumb and bad, so I literally cannot get you in right now. Alright, they're in. Oh wow, that audio is really, really quiet. I have no idea what's going on with my audio today. That's the wrong button. Yeah, that should be better. Alright. Looks like we have Power Zantetsu EX Setsuna. Yeah, the name's alright. Alright. Traditionally this is a very, very good matchup for Zan, just because, Setsuna's whole shtick is that he's very bad at laying down or dealing with pressure, but his neutral is ironclad. Zan does not care though, because he's got a bunch of really good mobility options to serve as counter pokes that will let him start a set play, and his kunai's build up a ton of chip, which is especially pronounced against EX Setsuna, because he's got a defense penalty. Setsuna's not a complete loss in this matchup though, because he's got a lot of really good anti-airs like 5A, JB, JA. Like, it's not completely free for Zan, but once Zan starts rolling, it's really hard for Setsuna to stop it. And the fact that Setsuna has no safe enders in this matchup is huge, because Zan's damage output is insane. Ooh, very nice deflect, right into the command grab. And tries to chip out with the overhead down, gets it! Gainsberg taking game 1 convincingly. Hey Lucas, you wanna hop in commentary? I don't know if you're out there. Oh wow, switching off to Power Kagami. Alright, not a counter pick we've seen on stream before, I don't think. Let's see how this goes. Definitely a much better matchup than Setsuna was. Because Kagami can actually rush down Zan pretty easily, and 2C shuts down dash slice pressure pretty handedly. Which is something that Setsuna definitely lacks. That 2-frame low is just a godsend in this matchup. Alright, Gainsberg throwing a lot of dive kicks. No punches from Onyx. It's a very janky tool to punish, and if you drop it, you'll get punished pretty hard, so I can understand not wanting to contest it. Gets the throw, and the OTG, there it is! Alright, Onyx taking a round. Definitely seems to know what he's doing with this matchup. Alright, good from Gainsberg right there, getting the jump cancel air throw. Or dive kick, just using these empty command dashes. Not even going for the slice. Maybe he's trying to bait Onyx to try and push buttons against it so he can get the actual slice. Alright. Good old American reset from the dive kick into 2C. Sometimes that's actually true combo. Sometimes being the keyword, that dive kick is very weird. But if nothing else, that's always a mix-up. You can't... No one can push buttons there. You just have to guess whether he's going to throw or 2C. Right, Mike's playing a lot more patiently now. Gainsberg finding an opening, dropping it, but get another knockdown. That was an interesting interaction. And Gainsberg actually picking up with OTG kunais, taking the set. Good stuff. She had Lucas on commentary. This bracket got a lot bigger when I wasn't looking, so I probably actually shouldn't be here. Actually, see if I can avoid getting dead air. Alright, let's see here. Up next, let's watch Mifune and the Samo Camo. Oh, Samo made it. Nice. This is already a pretty tense player matchup. Yeah, looks like I'm on solo commentary again. Oh well. Alright. We have Mifune on Power Lee and Samo Camo on Power Macuro. Not characters these two are particularly well known for, but they've definitely demonstrated they have them in the pockets, so this should be interesting. Both traditionally very rushdown oriented. Lee can play defensively in a lot of matchups, but this is not one of them. The penalty for getting your flash kick baited by Macuro is just way too huge. You'd much rather just try and rush him down. Because at least then you're rolling your advantage instead of his advantage. Because no matter what you do, this matchup is going to be played in each other's faces. Pretty much non-stop. Alright, good poke with that 3C. Try and poke out with these 2Cs, baiting Samo into jumping in. Oh, that's unsafe! That's gonna hurt! Drops it! Samo's chance here could get damage cap, opts for the reset, gets it, and it kills! Alright, round start crawl. Mifune failing to contest it. Find a stance B. There's not really a whole lot to say about this matchup. They're both rushdown characters, and none of them have any tools that really shut down the other. Like, in theory, stance would be good against crawl pressure, but Macuro's got a command grab, and that's... yeah. It does a lot of damage, so you just don't want to risk it. Rather just try and contest it with 2C. Alright, Samo taking game 1. Alright, switching off to Speed Washi. Not entirely sure if I agree with that counter pick, but Mifune is definitely a lot more comfortable with this character, so I can understand it. Alright, good air deflect, gets the flash kick. The big problem Washi has in this matchup is that he's a very low damage character, which Macuro is really good at exploiting. But also, Washi lacks any real tool to contest crawl, so he's pretty much just gotta throw it. Which is very hard to do and not very rewarding. He can try and 2C it, but his 2C is relatively slow, even if it is rewarding. Yeah, like the 4A there, just whiffs. Ooh, good confirm from Samo right there. Again, pick up an SCM. That's the other big thing. Washi has a really, really hard time routing around Desperation. Macuro's SDM is one of the better ones in the game. Super easy to confirm, it does an absurd amount of damage. Neutral's not a bad counter poke either, like it's just generally a very good, very damaging super that lets him just steal rounds if you don't kill him quickly. And Washi is pretty much incapable of doing without spending meter of his own. Alright, Samo laying down this pressure, that's unsafe. Still Mifune passing the knowledge check. There are some gimmicks Macuro can try and pull there, but all of them are fake. Alright, Mifune finding the super confirm. He might be able to take this back. A little too far away for the option select. Probably for the best, that leaves Macuro out of Desperation. Although I guess that's not very relevant in this matchup. Or in the stuff. Alright. Samo find that with a stray JA. Actually taking the set already. Wow, alright. Let's move on to our next match. I believe to be myself and Demo Bogard. Just set up the scoreboard real quick. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet, but when you start a match, remember to F3. Otherwise, you'll desync because the normal save state is on MVS. One of us is on MVS. Shouldn't be me. I was watching the previous matches. It happens. It's round 1, I'm a little more forgiving. I'll double check myself. Yeah. I know they updated the spectator lobby, so maybe it corrects the right BIOS now while you're spectating. That'd be really nice, because then replays on AS would also work. There we go. Alright. Good games, my dude. Okay, and with that... our next match would be... well, depending on whether or not Demo's up for it, losers first. I'll ask, because last tournament he literally had to do his entire run in one sitting. Because of the way the seed panned out. Match that was supposed to give him a break ended up getting cancelled because the player got DQ'd. Alright, that's looking like a yes. Let's watch Demo Bogard and Mifune. There we are. They are in. What's the matchup gonna be like? Alright, Demo considering another character. Looks like he might settle on Lee. Nah, going back to Hibiki. Alright, respect it. Alright, so Power Washi, Speed Hibiki. This is definitely one of the slower matchups in the game. Both these characters have some really strong buttons that they like to push in the mid-range a lot. Generally, in Iwashi versus S-Hibiki, Hibiki's gonna be the aggressor, because her tools to pressure the opponent are much better mid-screen. Overall, Washi's pressure is much better in the corner, but he's got to actually get a super confirm in order to start that, so it's better for him to just fish for pokes mostly. And if he finds like a 2C or something, or that deflect, he can drag them to the corner like this. So in this case, it's just going to kill outright. But if it didn't kill, Mifune would still be in a really, really good spot. That super is incredible. Alright, nice jump in, finds that hit, drops the last link, unfortunately. It does require charge partitioning if he wants to get the 5A follow-up, I think. I think that's what he was going for. So it's a bit harder than you'd think at first glance. It's already a pretty tight link. Ooh, gets the super confirm. Alright, going for the option select. Demo opting to tech. That will cause more damage than if he just took the OTG. But if the Washi commits to the OTG afterwards, it'll leave the defending player in a better spot. Because they'll be at frame advantage, since Washi just whipped the button. Alright, good anti-air. Classic 3 from anti-air, exactly what Hibiki's known for. Alright, anyway, with his signature cross up after deflect. Taking those resets where you can find them. Alright, getting that super confirmed, that'll kill. Mifune's on set point. Demo's just shy of a bar. Which could be the difference here. If Washi starts up a set play, Hibiki's kind of powerless to stop it. Ooh, whiffs the deflect, no punch from Mifune. Good throw, gets the FTG. I never realized how little meter that throw builds. Alright, with another throw, getting punished for it. BC, Mifune on point. Ready with that deflect, gain the super conversion. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Demo fighting for the last inch of his life, but Mifune taking it away with a 2-1-4B. Moving on to loser's second. Alright. And now, our next match should be our good friends Burger and Gainsberg in winners round 2. Please go play your match. Oh yeah, I gotta beam them if I did. There we go. Looks like they are in. Here we go. Alright, Amano Zantetsu. Alright. Admittedly, I'm not entirely sure how this matchup works. I do know that meter is very valuable just because both these characters have great uses for it. Zan's guard cancel literally builds a bar of meter on its own. I don't think Burger knows how to do that. But nonetheless, Zan's GC is very, very powerful, which is nice against a character with... Oh, wow! That actually hit forward roll? Alright, Gainsberg breaking out the BC gimmicks, and they seem to be working. Alright, gets that 5A, goes into Rekka, and it kills! Wow! Okay. Gainsberg just styling on Burger here. Has that bar meter, he's got the super confirm on deck. Just constantly bullying him with these air deflects. Alright, Burger finding a dash slice, dealing a very solid chunk of damage, building some meter. But Gainsberg with the whiffed air deflect into command grab. Alright, Gainsberg does have STM on deck, but Burger has STM on deck. Gainsberg trading with that knockdown, getting the OTG. Alright, Burger finding another scrap of life here. Guard canceling out of that. Opts for the easy conversion, doesn't quite kill. Alright, and that dash slice is going to be able to whiff punish the Rekka. Good stuff. Alright, Gainsberg still throwing out some very unorthodox normals, to say the least. Alright, Raw 646B. Burger punishes accordingly. It's not a very easy normal to punish, or move to punish. Recognizing the gap in 6B. Burger just going nuts, not letting Gainsberg get away with these knowledge checks any longer. Raw STM, Burger blocking it, good stuff. It is air unblockable, strangely enough. It's like the only move in the game that is. Besides, like, throws, obviously. Yeah, Burger taking that. Gainsberg is gonna play a bit more seriously this time. See if the mask comes off. 5 seen to charge. Not gonna pan out. Deflecting the 6B. Good stuff. Gain that cross up. What's for breakfast? Whiffs a 2C. Baits Gainsberg into a dash throw. No punish though. Drops the kunai. Unfortunate. Still has this bar to work with. Gets the throw. Opts for safe jump Oki. I like to see it. Alright, and that air-to-air JA is going to close it. Burger putting himself on set point. Gainsberg's really going to have to fight for that comeback, especially since he doesn't have a bar right now. Mao's defining trait is how much damage he gets from that super, and he's got it on deck now. Any 2A could literally kill at this point. So Burger's got to watch out. Whiffs that dash slice. Still safe. Gets the jump in. Doesn't go for the link. Instead just catches Gainsberg mashing out Rekka. Full screen power BC. Burger not going to stand for that. Just a bit of a Chicago punish, unfortunately. Gainsberg punish. Dropping the super confirm. That could cost him here. And anti-air SDM. Alright. What a call out. Burger with that switch guard, punishing the 2A. It's much easier said than done, I'll say that. The whole reason why Mono's pressure works is because it mostly consists of that button. You have to switch guard frame perfectly in order for most characters to even contest the next one. And it's a low, so if you drop your switch guard, you're actually getting hit instead of just leaving him plus. Alright, and a quick few jump-ins is going to let Burger take the set. Moving on to winners finals, I believe. Good stuff. Alright, let's see here. Who's up next? Is myself and the Samo Camo. We just set up the scoreboard and we'll be on our way. Alright, here we go. Oh, you picked story mode! I mean, as long as he doesn't pick Zan, it doesn't matter. We'll still go to a good stage. Yeah, story mode doesn't let you select your stage. Going Haggard, okay. Come on. There we go. Good time to charm. Code's a bit finicky sometimes. God, this mirror's fun. Oh yeah, most people here probably don't know how Hagyr works. It literally just forces a mirror. The end. Well, except against Akari. Against Akari, you actually do get the mode that you picked with Hagyr instead of mimicking the opposing Akari. Oh boy, I get to decide who's playing who in this last game. That'll be fun. What's a mirror Samo has no idea how to play? I know. Let's fucking go. Got him! GG's! We can't have a top tier week without playing the mirror match of literally the worst character in the game. That'd be blasphemy. Alright. Up next, we have the Samo Camo and Onyx. Please play your match. Hey, he's the one who counterpicked Hagyr. He had every chance to pick Moria instead. Samo going back to Hagyr again. Flexing with them EX codes. Alright, Onyx gets to pick his matchup, and he has chosen... Power set? No, speed sets. Alright. Should probably switch the names. Here we go. Alright, Onyx whiff punishing that DP. Good stuff. This is a very strange mirror, because normally the whole problem with Setsuna is you can just wait for him to do literally anything and then punish him for it. As long as he didn't specifically throw, like, there's no penalty for doing so. But Setsuna actually can't punish most of his own stuff because his jabs are so slow. So... that's actually not a viable option here. Both Setsunas have to play so proactively. If one of them can get life lead, it's very hard for Setsuna to approach himself, because JB has a lot of hurt extension, and Setsuna is known for having very large disjoints elsewhere. Like, 5A is probably one of the most dangerous anti-airs in the game. Well, not dangerous, but system. Okay, good Fandango. Catching and pushing a button, not letting him jump deflect. Ooh, Onyx trying to follow in suit, but Samo, punished accordingly, does not get the special cancel, so he has to reset into a JA. Nonetheless, taking the round. Alright, JB. Find a JA on that deflect. Deflects aren't active for that long, so there's a lot of times where just delaying your jumping is enough to catch it. If they're expecting a hop instead of a full jump, for example, usually the deflect will just whiff. Oh, trying to go for the cheeky little chip out there. Onyx not having any of it, punishing with the super confirm. And Samo killing with this throw does not go into OTG! And that's definitely going to be death. Yep, there it is. Alright. Samo taking game 1. Still has to go back to EX Hagyr, so maybe Onyx would want to go Power Akari. EX Hagyr is just straight up the worst one, because you can actually get a winning counterpick by going to Power Akari. Power and Speed Akari are both pretty even, but EX Power is in Power's favor. And since Hagyr doesn't actually copy another Akari's mode, well, you'd want to go into not EX. Alright, Onyx laying down some good pressure. Alright, find these jumps. Gain that DP, very nice. No OTG. Going for the Oki, I respect it. I don't think it would have killed if he OTG'd. It's as soon as OTGs are unsafe on hit, so definitely do not want to go for it if it doesn't kill. Ooh, going for the random super, not gonna work out. Samo punishing accordingly with a 5A. Good stuff. There, JB, another JB, just painting this huge portion of the screen. Alright, finding one on hit, getting that free hit confirm into the tech chase for the super. Installing armor, that's very problematic in this matchup. Right there. Alright, Samo taking the set. With Hagyr, no less. I mean, hey, in fairness, Hagyr is the most solid mid-tier in the game. Alright, let's see here. Who's up next? It looks like we have Gainsberg and Mifune. Please play your match. Well, if you know how to play enough characters, by picking Hagier, you can't be counterpicked. If he were to have chosen Setsuna directly, Setsuna's not a great character, so Mifune, or not Mifune, Onyx could have switched off to a lot of different characters in order to get a very advantageous matchup. But if he picked Hagier, like, even if Onyx went over to Zantetsu, like, that still would have been an even matchup. And a really good one, and in practice that would have been really good for Samo, because he himself is a Zantetsu main. So if you're confident your opponent doesn't have a pocket that you don't know the mirror to, Hagier is a legit strat. I'm not joking. Counterpicks are so huge in this game. Also, yeah, Samo's probably having fun mostly. But hey, there are a few people out there making Hagier work every now and then. Because you don't have to be necessarily better with the character than your opponent, you just have to be better at the mirror than your opponent. Alright, looks like we've got Power Macuro versus Power Lee. I believe we've seen this matchup before, probably with these two players. And yeah, there's not really a whole lot to discuss. They both just run in and push buttons, essentially. It's just a matter of knowing which button to push. Because, like, they don't have any tools that really invalidate each other's typical pressure. Neither of them can wall each other out very easily. So it really does come down to who's running their set play better. It's like the most honest you'll ever see these two characters be. Alright, going for that anti-air 2B. Very niche option. Does have some application in this matchup just because Lee's full jump is so floaty and so useful to him. So you'll actually get the late hit pretty often, and that hit has a ton of disjoint. Alright, Mifune resetting into a tick throw rather than going for the full combo. Definitely do not agree with that, but it did pan out for him. Alright, Gainsberg switching off to Zantetsu. Definitely... Actually, you know what? Maybe not a better matchup. Probably one Gainsberg is more comfortable with. The big thing is that Zan has to babysit Lee with kunais and dive kicks a lot. Because otherwise Lee can just abuse his dodge to shut down a lot of Zan's normal stuff, like Dash Slice will just go right through it and leave him super punishable. Because although Dash Slice is very good, it does take a long time to whiff. It just never whiffs in the first place. Like, Lee can just abuse his iframes and then get a full combo afterwards. Very easily. So he doesn't even have to guess when the slash is coming out. Ooh, anti-air 6B. Interesting decision. Alright, good deflect. Gain those kunais. Drops it, unfortunately. I think he was trying to uncombo those last kunais and Mifune rolled out. Because the neutral get up and you delay your OTG slightly, you'll actually get it unscaled. Which isn't very relevant for kunais now that I think about it, because they literally don't scale in the first place. But maybe just want better Oki. I don't know. Alright, raw super. Not sure if I agree with that. Going for the throw. And whiffed meaty. Gainsberg punishing accordingly and opting to try and tick throw. Not gonna get it. That one might not have been as bad because the only way Zan could have killed in that situation was with one frame. If Gainsberg wasn't confident, that was definitely a good call. I don't know if he's got the link down yet. It's been a while since I've seen him play Zan. Ooh, A2 side switch. I like to see it. Getting that stun. Just throwing him out of it. Not even going for anything stylish. Just pure, unadulterated efficiency. Mifune, moving on to Losers Finals. Actually, the round before Losers Finals. That's a weird bracket. Whatever. He's moving on. He's gonna fight Samo again in a minute here. Actually, right here. Samo Kim and Mifune, please play your match. Alright, we saw these two play in round 1. Once again, there can only be one victor. Let's see if Mifune can get this run back. Alright, let's see here. We have Lee and Zantetsu. Classic matchup. I believe we just saw this. There we go. Yeah, don't go to Graveyard. That is like the worst stage. It lags at, it slows down at literal random. Graveyard is like, just no. Anyways. Lee Zantetsu. Once again, Zan's gotta babysit Lee a lot with kunais and dive kick in order to actually get him to stop dodging. These two have played each other a lot, so they are probably respecting each other pretty well. They're probably playing pretty close to the logical end of this matchup, which is pretty much just Zan trying to wall out Lee with kunais and JAs. With punishing Lee if he does anything stupid. He's definitely still the aggressor in this matchup, by the end of it. Alright, and right there with that Rekka, getting his set play rolling, unfortunately drops the 8-2. 3-scene on the opposite side, that's gonna let Samo get a pretty big punish here. Didn't chip range for a kunai, but that throw will also take the round. Alright, Mifune opting to poke with that 5A. 4A, I think. I don't think he took a step forward. Alright, dash slice, getting that Oki running. Yes, he was at full screen and I said Oki. I know what I meant. What I said, and I meant what I said. Oh wow, that... Samo's starting off the cross-up JB. Already taking it. Alright, here we go again. No counterpick from Mifune. Gotta win these next two games with lead. Through thick and thin. Ooh, that anti-air cross-up is gonna sting. Lee does have a small health pool. Alright, only one kunai to keep Mifune out of desperation. Very smart. Getting that stun off the dive kick. Taking that with a street perfect, actually. Nice. Alright, Samo's on set point here. Punishing that stance B on block. That's not easy to do, even for a 2-frame jab character. Alright, Samo laying down these kunais. I believe Mifune is in stun range. So you gotta be careful. That throw could take it. No, OTG. In fairness, when are people watching for OTG 3B with Zan? Alright. Anyways. Samo, taking that. Good stuff. And with that, we are now in top 3. All matches from here on out will be played best of 5, not best to 5. That would be absurd. And imagine two Hibikis on a first to 5. That would. Oy. Anyways, First up, in winners finals, we have Delicious Burger and myself. Set up the scoreboard here, and let's get this underway. We need to stop Naruto. We all gotta learn Orochimaru. This is only debatably losing matchup. Well, besides Kiryu. I'm not letting you play Kiryu just to even out Zan. You've made that mistake before. I did not know SCM could uncombo. I have never seen that. Damn, alright. Wait. That game's first to 3. Wait a minute, I still got a match, hold on. I'm a dum-dum. I was still in shock that that the SDM didn't work. If you want to go to Yukimachi, we can go to Yukimachi. I'm not just gonna give you a taunt kill. It's not happening. Gotta earn those. That moment I remembered. I was playing an EX character. Good games, dude. Alright. So, with that, Burger is moving on to Grand Finals. I gotta go down to Losers Finals, where I will face off against, I believe, Samo? Yeah. I really gotta lie about that match a bit more, though. Feels like I'm missing something. Alright, this time I'll try to remember that, I'm playing 3 games.
清にあがけ。
やるしかないのか。
邪魔をするのも清。真剣勝負一本目始め。2本目始め。
Local man blocks high against Okaide. Or blocks low against Okaide, rather. Man, I can't even do the joke. I can't even do the bit properly. Should just focus on the game. Make it a show. Not like this. Like this. Not like this. Like, yeah, like this.
2本目始め。3本目始め。真剣勝負1本目始め。2本目始め。
Ah, damn. He's good. Anyways, moving on, we are moving into Grand Finals, which will be between Delicious Burger and the Samo Camo. Samo Camo on loser's side, and as such, he has to win 2 sets in a row. Best of luck to the both of you. Let us begin. Alright. Looks like they're going to Yukimachi, and I did not quite see what their characters were. I saw Shigen and Hibiki. I was way off on the Hibiki call, but... Alright, Power Shigen, Power Macuro. Both of these characters have some absurd damage output. Overall this is generally better for Macuro though, because he's also got a good set of normals to back it up. Shigen's normals are good, but they're not at all suited to counter Macuro, because his main tool to wall people out is 4A, which Crawl will obviously go under, which is really bad in this matchup. It honestly does just kind of leave Shigen with no choice but to normal throw Makuro's Crawl, which is usually what makes or breaks this matchup, whether or not you can actually get off Crawl pressure without throwing. Shigen's throw is good, but it's not that good. He needs a command grab in order to start going really nuts. Alright, another regular throw. What's for breakfast? 4A. Spam counter super. That's actually not a great idea in this matchup. In a lot of matchups, it really is a very underrated option, but here, no. Makuro's got a lot of stagger pressure, so he can usually see the counter coming. And he's also got a very strong normal throw as well as a command grab, plus a hit grab, which I believe will still beat the counter. Like, the only thing counter will beat is 4A. Ooh, land that command grab. Doesn't choose to follow up. Actually, that might have been a normal throw. I don't know. Alright, basic confirm, gets that anti-air 5B, and there's the command grab. Alright, and a basic 4A chain is going to take that, stuffing the SDM. And now we have a Shigen mirror. I believe Speed Shigen has the advantage here, just because strikes generally bait throws, and Speed Shigen's got better strikes, whereas Power Shigen has better throws. If you want to simplify it down to that point. Samo, though, just going all in with these command grabs. Alright, finds a chain grab. 2 hits. Alright, Burger Tekken out. Ooh, 4A's on that armor. That's gonna be absolute. Well, it's not that bad. I don't know. Alright, where's my height? Alright. So I'm making good use of these counters. Another counter. Just walling out Burger. Burger, recognizing that counter, getting a dash-in throw. Shigen may have a step dash, but it goes just as far as it needs. Good air deflect from Samo right there. Getting the super confirm. It uncombos most unfortunate Burger, punishing on wake up with a throw. Taking this back with a shred of life. Held together with duct tape and a wish. Alright, another air trade. These are very good for Samo. It's not very common to get to see a lot of trades in this matchup, but all of them are very heavily in Power Shigen's favor. Alright, good deflect. Just a little too far away for that confirm, but it was actually a bait all along! Gets that anti-air throw. Unfortunately, deflect into command grab super. Burger gain that dashing sweep, and Samo with the wake up air throw option select. Good stuff. Alright, find that JP, gain a decent follow-up. Unfortunately, drops it. Alright, Burger with the B&B. What's for breakfast? Ooh, calls out the wake up JA with an air deflect. I think that means Samo dropped his option select, unless he wasn't going for it that time. Ooh, that's the crumple. Here's the OTG. What's for breakfast? Command grab! Another command grab! Samo taking game 2! This man really looked Burger's wake up in the face and said, yes, I'm gonna throw it twice. Breakfast is the third most important meal of the day. And also a command grab in this case. Alright, getting that crumple. Akari can go over her shoulder? Okay, that... I don't know a lot about Akari today. Alright, building up some good chip here. Or he can't just sit back and block. He will literally die before he finds an opening. Or enough openings to actually kill. Alright, just trying to wall out with fireballs. Also, not very effective without life lead. I don't know what he's trying here. Alright, gets that flash kick. Yes, that was his plan all along. Get Samo to just hold up and check his phone. Oh, Samo lives! He's got another shot at life and gets the low, taking the round back. Alright. Command grab. Goes the shoulder. Burger finding another throw. Ooh, Sam with the air deflect. This could be huge. He might be taking this, but Burger not going down without a fight. Another super confirm. Leaving Sam out of desperation. No counters for him. Counters are actually very useful in this matchup. Alright, Samus now in desperation. Has counter on deck. He's still got to watch for those fireballs, but... those guys were going for a strike. That will be death. Just walking forwards menacingly. Getting that tick throw. Samo taking the first set. 3-0. Resetting the bracket. Alright, Samo opting to counterpick. Undeniably best character in the game here. Looking to make use of those demon confirms. They do work on Akari. She is short enough. Let's see what happens. Oh, nope. Got swapped out with Shigen. Ah, I hate when that happens. That bug really holds Kotetsu back. That's honestly a shame. Like, did you even playtest this, SNK? Like, come on. Alright, chain grab. Gets the full thing. Opts for another meaty throw, but his timing is off due to Akari's weird roll. Alright. Air deflects the flash kick. That's not easy. It's got some very janky hitboxes. Tries to throw, but the DP is throw immune, allowing Burger to take the round. Looking to make a comeback here. Oh, the super's just a little too far away. Samo poking out that 5B. That reset does not work in this matchup. Shigen's disjoints are too big, too fast. There's not really anything Akari can do to contest 4A at that range. There's no second layer to the mix. You just gotta throw 4A if he sees a 2A from that far away. Oh! Burger with the wake up super to bait the deflect. And some massive unscaled damage. Not sure if I agree with that call. I think a combo into it would have overall been more beneficial, but maybe he was also trying to cover something else. I don't know what. Maybe an armored command grab. Alright, both of them just poking each other out. Burger not wanting to contest these disjoints. Samo does have a very slight life lead, but Akari's damage is more than enough to make up for that, as shown here. There it is. We're getting a very solid 30% off on the highest health character in the game. Samo is in desperation now, though, so he has STM and counter super on deck. You just throw these out pretty freely. There's not really a whole lot Akari can do contest in this matchup. Good deflect. Drops the conversion, unfortunately. I think that was supposed to be a take throw. Alright, a few seconds on the clock, and Burger taking this with a 2A to stuff the dash. Alright, Samo's done playing games. Zan is definitely a much better matchup overall, just because he's actually got decent tools to approach Akari. And also his meter build is absolutely absurd, which lets him guard cancel a lot. Which is very valuable when Akari's so reliant on that 2A pressure. Alright, gets that stun. Very nice. The other big thing is that if you opt to guard cancel a flash kick, or a DP rather, you don't have to worry about all of the bear nonsense, so it's much easier to do. Ooh, Hager into deflect. Burger pushing this matchup up to a 5-5. Again, making full use of this insanely high meter build that Zantetsu has. Honestly, that was a really smart Hager. So good in this matchup because, like, yeah, it is a pain to set up, and it... Yeah, haha, your best character in the game now, but legitimately, that meter build does carry over. You cannot overlook that. Akari's supers are incredible. Well, I should say super singular. It's the anti-air super that carries it. Anyways, Samo catching that jump in with a 2C. Taking game 2. Alright, good air deflect. Samo finding a B&B, getting a full bar. Get another dash slice. Only throwing one kunai, keeping Burger out of desperation. He does not have to worry about this DP now. But now he does that, he landed a flash or a dive kick. Okay. Wow, and Samo's not even desperation now. He does not have a command grab on deck. Well, he does, though, but not the good one. And Zan even has a command grab. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, poking out with these 2As. Find an empty up throw. Does not get the tech chase. Samo capitalizing accordingly with a dive kick. Closing the round. Alright, anti-air slice. Like to see it. Gets another meaty. One more hit will stun. Alright, I think that stunned. It did not! Samo looked like he was expecting it too. Alright, setting up Hager. Samo trying to throw it, but mistimes it slightly. Yeah, that is the correct answer against Hager. Just throw it. If you got a command grab, there's not really a whole lot Akari can do, but call it out with a jump. Alright, throwing out these 2As. Zan, now with invisibility installed, this is a very scary situation for Burger. All these ambiguous cross-ups. Alright, Samo's stealing that corner. Again, the guard cancel. Tries the fancy follow-up, does not get it. A little too early on that throw. I think Burger actually delayed their wake-up there. Good stuff. Burger pulling out all of the obscure shenanigans and making them work. I think that's literally the first time I've seen a delay wake up actually do something useful. Alright, dive kick. Burger committing all into this punish. Samo not playing along, just getting stuff done, taking the tournament. Alright, good stuff. And with that, Samo Camo is the victor of yet another week of last Blade 2 tournaments. Alright. Well then, I'm gonna wrap up the bracket here. Good games, everyone. Thank you for everyone who participated. Thank you to all who stuck around and watched this whole thing. Hope to see y'all next week. See ya.